Good Tuesday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Conversation Daily News. Glad you all could be with us. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up on this Tuesday. Have a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. And in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you're part of my conversation with Kat C. Kat is a comedian, an actress, and the host of her own podcast. We talk about her amazing year and what's been happening with her world. You don't want to miss that. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Tuesday headlines. In national news, Trump lashes out from the witness stand at Judge, New York Attorney General, as he testifies in fraud trial. Former President Donald Trump defended his wealth and business on Monday, tangling from the witness stand with the judge overseeing his civil fraud trial and denouncing as a political witch hunt a lawsuit accusing him of dramatically inflating his net worth. Trump's long-awaited testimony about property valuations and financial statements was punctuated by personal jabs at a judge he said was biased against him and at the Attorney General, whom he derided as a political hack. He proudly boasted of his real estate business, I'm worth billions of dollars more than the financial statements, and disputed claims that he had deceived banks and insurers. This is the opposite of fraud, he declared. Referring to New York Attorney General Letitia James, whose office brought the case, he said, the fraud is her. The testy exchanges underscored Trump's unwillingness to adapt his famously freewheeling rhetorical style to a formal courtroom setting governed by rules of evidence and legal protocol. But while his presence on the stand was a vivid reminder of the legal woes he faces as he vies to reclaim the White House in 2024, it also functioned as a political platform for the former president and leading Republican presidential candidate to raise anew his claims of political persecution at the hands of government lawyers and judges. Trump's testimony got off to a contentious start Monday, with the state judge admonishing him to keep his answers concise and reminding him that this is not a political rally. We don't have time to waste, the judge said at one point. At another, turning to Trump's attorney, the judge said, I beseech you to control him if you can. If you can't, I will. The civil trial is one of numerous legal proceedings Trump is confronting, including federal and state charges accusing him of crimes including illegally hoarding classified documents and scheming to overturn the 2020 presidential election. His legal and political strategies have now become completely intertwined as he hopscotches between campaign events and court hearings, a schedule that will only intensify once his criminal trials begin. Though the fraud case doesn't carry the prospect of prison as the criminal prosecutions do, its allegations of financial improprieties cut to the heart of the brand he spent decades crafting, and the suggestion that Trump is worth less than he's claimed has been interpreted by him as a cutting insult. I'm worth billions of dollars more than the financial statements, he said, telling a state lawyer, you go around and try and demean me and try and hurt me, probably for political reasons. In more national news, Tyson recalls 30,000 pounds of chicken nuggets after consumers report finding metal pieces. Tyson Foods is recalling nearly 30,000 pounds of breaded chicken fun nuggets after consumers complained of finding metal pieces in the dinosaur-shaped patties. The nuggets, sold in 29-ounce bags, were produced on September the 5th by the Berryville, Arkansas company. Tyson informed the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service and said it recalled the nuggets voluntarily out of an abundance of caution. In more national news, Starbucks increases U.S. hourly wages and adds other benefits for non-union workers. Starbucks is increasing pay and benefits for most of its U.S. hourly workers after ending its fiscal year with record sales. But the company said Monday the unionized workers won't be eligible for some of those perks, a sign of the continuing tension between the Seattle coffee giant and the union trying to organize its U.S. stores. At least 366 U.S. Starbucks stores have voted to unionize since 2021, according to the National Labor Relations Board. But Starbucks and the Workers United Union have yet to reach a labor agreement at any of those stores. Starbucks has 9,600 company-related stores in the U.S. In more national news, Britney Spears' memoir, a million seller after just 1 week since its release. Britney Spears' memoir, The Woman in Me, has sold 1.1 million copies in the U.S. alone through its first week. I poured my heart and soul into my memoir, and I am grateful to my fans and readers around the world for their unwavering support, Spears said in a statement released by her publisher, a division of Simon & Schuster. The sales figures include pre-orders, print sales, ebooks, and audiobooks. The Woman in Me, released October 24th, has been praised by critics as a compelling account of her rise to global fame and her ongoing struggles, including the conservatorship that for years granted her father control of much of her life, and her revelations while dating Justin Timberlake more than 20 years ago. And finally, in business news, Wall Street drifts and holds steadier after last week's big swings. U.S. stocks drifted on Monday as Wall Street's wild recent moves calm a bit. The S&P 500 was 0.1% higher in its first trading day after careening from months of sharp losses to its best week of the year. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 15 points, or less than 0.1%, with an hour remaining in trading on Monday. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's on time for a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. Enjoy. Good Tuesday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Words I Choose to Live By. The storms of life can be scary, but they do not have to be deadly. If you can weather the situation you're facing and hold on, calmer waters are ahead. Have an amazing Tuesday. Cat C is featuring today's entertainment spotlight. Stay with us. You're listening to Conversation Daily News. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your entertainment spotlight. Comedian, actress, and podcast host Cat C join me on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about the year that's been 2023 and all of her success. Here's a bit of our conversation.
Kat, thank you again for the time today. Really do appreciate it.
Hey, how are you, Cyrus?
Hey, doing really good. I've been looking forward to this. Kat, when I was prepping for this segment, of course, I went back and watched your reel and got a chance to listen to some of the episodes of your podcast. But you definitely have had quite the 2023. There's been a lot going on in the world, but you have had really a great year. So I want to begin there, if you don't mind, Kat. What has it been like for you to reflect on this year and all the great things that have been coming your way?
Yes, Cyrus, you are so right. This is quite a year. I think a lot of good things are happening. I started having my own show at the legendary Ice House. Ice House is the oldest comedy club in, America. So now it's owned by, LA Lakers, Boss family, and then it's just such an honor to have my own monthly show, Cat C and Friends, at the Ice House. And I truly enjoyed this club. I would say this is my home club. It is such an honor to have my show there for the past couple months. And every show at Ice House has been a blessing because we always have a sold-out show with amazing comedians. Oh, gosh, I just love this new comedy club because it feels like home. And it's so great to work with everyone, Johnny Bass and Penny Tuller. Those amazing people gave me opportunity as well. I just feel like this is only gonna get it better.
Yeah. Have you always known that you had something you wanted to share, that there was something in you that needed to be heard and that you needed to share with the world?
Yes, I think a part of me is I was raised as only child. I feel like when I was a kid, I always want to share the joy, share lots of just the laughter with my parents because I have no one to entertain. I don't have brothers or sisters. I think it's in my genes.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. But let's get on some more news, message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By, and of course your entertainment spotlight. Until then, we're host Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let us go make today amazing. Take care.